The Wales week's always a special week because they're our beloved rivals. Long history of the games between England and Wales, and obviously they mean a lot to both countries. Because of the COVID regulations, we have to have our meetings outside in the marquee, which was white and pretty bland, so we decided to try to dress it up like Millennium Stadium. Just to make the learning environment as productive as we can. The players have got to absorb some information about the game plan, and we want them to feel like they're in an environment that's conducive to learning. So let's make sure we take that opportunity this week. So when you start training, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, we have that attitude going after. Well, the key themes is about finding the best version of ourselves. We haven't been at our best in this Six Nations, but we feel like we're building towards it, and obviously the Wales games are going to be a make or break game for both teams.
Yes!
So the line out, we kind of start at the start each week, and there's a process that we follow that leads us up to the test match. That's a team effort between the second row guys, the line out callers, and then how that then filters into the rest of the pack, how we train it and how we prepare so that we're in the best place possible to win and deliver as much quality ball at the weekend. Our sort of test week from a line-out point of view would start on a Sunday, so individually look at the opposition that we're playing and have a look back at the game that we've just played, start to sort of have a think about what's the plan going to be for the weekend, what are we targeting, where do we think the opposition give us space. We'd obviously also then be talking to Simon Amor, Fordy, Faz in terms of an attack point of view as to what they want to do with the line-out this week and marrying those two things up. Then the first bit of learning comes on Monday in a walkthrough, explain why we're doing the options, what we're targeting. That would then mean that we could then train it on Monday. We would then train it again Tuesday and see how they feel, speak to the hookers, speak to the props, speak to the back row guys, like what is it like to jump, what's it like to lift, do the movements work, what we thought on paper, is that the case when we actually do it in practice.
Go, John! Go, John! Hey, that's good, lovely.
Swap down and check. He's coming.
Maro!
Trevor.
Yeah, good drill.
Yes, well.
Good, Johnny.
Better well.
Great ball, Dawes.
Yes, Big C.
And then on a Wednesday in our big game training session, we can test the mauling stuff and the more physical stuff and put it under game pressure as much as possible. And then back end of the week, day before the test match, we have a short, sharp run. Again, from a line-out point of view, that's just then about sharpening the blade and just getting any last little things ironed out and making sure that we're all absolutely clear on the plan, but also that we have the ability to adapt away from the plan as well. So we might throw a few scenarios. What we're expecting to happen is this, but if this happens, what would our plan be? What would we do? We want to leave Friday then with absolute confidence in the line out, ready to play the test match.
Everybody got a clear understanding what drill looks like. Hazzy, what does it look like?
Make sure the jumps obviously get us up as quickly as possible, and then with the lifters that we get into hammies, front lifter, thumbs on the inside, we're really pushing that lift and then catching it.
Drill is essentially just a good quality lift and jump of the line out. And when we say max drill, we talk about first and foremost the throw being at suitable height, which when the lifters lift, they pop the jumper up, the jumper jumps straight, and we're looking, most cases, to try and catch the jumper on the back of his hamstrings, and the front lifters are looking to catch them just above the knees and the lower thigh. And if that's all put together, it's a max drill, a beautiful sight to see.
It's one of those moments in the game where you are so reliant on your teammates, and it takes all 8 forwards to be working together. So hookers often get the blame for when lineouts go amiss, but as we spoke about before with max drill, like they might have put the throw on the money, but if the lift wasn't good enough and the jumper doesn't get to the point that the hooker was expecting, then it might look like an overthrow. And on the flip side, if the guys in the line out do their job, but the hooker doesn't quite put the ball high enough or throws it a little bit late, and that's essentially what you're doing through the week. You're fine-tuning all those relationships, the caller making sure that he's calling into space, so that when it comes to the weekend, there's absolute trust between the 8 of you, because the only way these things work are when each person just concentrates on their own job and absolutely nails their own job to the best of their ability, and then it allows the team, and in this case it allows the pack and it allows the line out to fire and to function. We're chasing max drill, so it's important that anyone that comes into the environment, and George is a great example of a young guy who's a brilliant athlete and a good line-out forward who's come in this week, but just making sure that he understands from a jumping point of view, from a lifting point of view, and how the calling system works, so that then he can just slot into that system as quick as possible and be effective. He's been great this week in terms of asking questions and learning and doing his work back in his room, making sure that he knows the calls. And yeah, like, we want everyone up to speed as quick as possible, and with the nature of the environment, like, we don't have weeks and weeks for that to happen. That's got to happen in days.
Lead. So you, as soon as you go down, lead with your knee and head. Yep. Yep. Yeah, nice. See, like when wheels are set, at the minute you're doing like this, which is pretty easy to get over the top and probably break. And then we want you like hips tighten. You can still do what Maz is talking about. But the hips need to be tight in the head here, rather than doing this.
We measure the quality of our line-out balls. What we aim for is, is 100% each week. We don't always achieve that, but that's the aim. You want 100% clean delivery off that. So with that, I mean, if we were to maul it, then it's an effective maul. We get go forward. If we were to take the ball off the top, then it's an effective delivery to the 9. If we had any special plays, we execute the special plays as planned. So if we get 100% clean ball and 100% quality delivery, then that's a good performance in the line-out for me.
Hello, this is Roy Hodgson. It's a message for Elliot Daly, or maybe I should call you Briefcase, which I've been told is your nickname.
So obviously it's Elliot's 50th cap this weekend, obviously a pretty special occasion for anyone. So one of the traditions is that we try and get some pretty cool videos, either from friends and family or from some celebrities as well. So he's a Crystal Palace fan, so I managed to get Roy Hodgson. A few of the England cricket lads have been able to send some videos in as well, and it's just nice to really try and mark that achievement, and how special it actually is to be able to play 50 caps for your country is truly special. So hopefully I don't mess it up too badly with the presentation, but yeah, I'm really happy for him.
When your time's back on, please. Yeah. Thank you.
They play one. The timer back on.
Yes.
I say back on, timer.
No, we will come.
No. Yeah.
Let's go.
Okay. I still with the on-field decision. Try. Yeah. It is a try. Yeah. Stay! 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 No, get back! Get back! 10! 10, get back! No! 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 Stay! Okay.
Where's he come from, sir?
Keys, heads up!
No, no! No, you cannot fly!
Lenny, you got
Hit the rock line! Hit the rock, Johnny! Ball! Ball! Listen, go!
Here, play on. Avantage, tackler, roll away. Avantage. From the side. Line. On the line.
We can't keep giving people let off. We can't keep letting our own tyres down like that. We've got to make sure that we drive our own standards. We don't wait for it to pile up for them to do something about it. We've got a bit of time now to sort it out before our next game. And make sure we get the best of us next time. Alright?